Some birds can build nests so incredible without using any tools that even engineers and architects would be left speechless. Some stitch leaves together. Some build homes using their own saliva. Some weave hanging palaces on thorns. And one has even built an apartment for over 100 families. So let's explore the 5 most unbelievable and fascinating nests in the world. First, the Tailor bird, nature's little designer. This tiny bird, found in Indian gardens, is actually a master tailor. It literally stitches its nest. Yes, stitches it, just like a tailor sewing fabric. The female tailor bird first selects a large, sturdy leaf. Then, using her thin, pointed beak like a needle, she pokes tiny holes along the edges of the leaf. After that, she uses spider silk, plant fibers, cotton threads, and sometimes even human-made threads to sew the leaf into a cradle-shaped nest. The shiny outer surface of the leaf stays on the outside, so the nest blends perfectly with the greenery, making it almost invisible to predators. Next, the weaver bird, a true architect. The weaver bird weaves its nest so tightly that even storms and heavy rain can't damage it. The male brings one straw at a time, ties knots with its beak, creates loops, and carefully weaves the entire structure. One nest can have over 300 strands and more than 500 weaving loops. No glue, no adhesives, just the power of weaving. And here's the clever part. The nest has 2 chambers. One large outer chamber, which is fake. It's designed to fool predators like snakes. The snake enters the big chamber, thinking the eggs are inside. But the real chamber is smaller and hidden, where the female lays her eggs safely. And here's the funniest part. The female inspects the nest. If it's weak or poorly designed, she rejects it completely. And the poor male has to build it again. Sometimes he builds 4 to 5 nests before the female finally approves. Third, the Swiftlet, which builds its home from saliva. This is one of the most unusual and most expensive nests in the world. The Swiftlets builds its nest entirely from its own saliva. No twigs, no leaves, no mud, just saliva. For 35 days straight, the male keeps layering saliva onto a cave wall until it forms a cup-shaped structure. Once it dries, it hardens into a white, translucent bowl-like nest. But here's the shocking part. Humans actually eat this nest. In China, it's used to make bird's nest soup, a luxury delicacy for over 400 years. And 1 kilogram of this nest can cost up to $9,500, which is around 800,000 rupees. Fourth, the sand martin, nature's miner. This small bird builds its nest by digging into the ground. Along riverbanks or sandy cliffs, it digs tunnels 1 to 1.5 feet deep. Inside, it lines the nest with soft grass and feathers. And it doesn't do this alone. Thousands of sand martins gather in one place and dig thousands of tunnels together. From a distance, it looks like a wall full of holes. This is a group survival strategy, because the more birds there are, the more eyes are watching for predators. They've basically created their own colony defense system. And finally, the Sociable weaver, nature's apartment builder. This bird builds the largest nests in the world. In Africa, these small birds work together to create a massive apartment-like structure, up to 20 feet wide and 10 feet tall, with separate chambers for over 100 families, each with its own entrance. The structure can weigh over 1,000 kilograms. Sometimes the entire tree collapses under its weight. And here's the most amazing part. These nests have built-in temperature control. In summer, the outer chambers stay cool, and in winter, the inner chambers stay warm. Research has shown, even if the outside temperature is 60 degrees Celsius or drops to 33 degrees Celsius, inside the nest, it stays stable between 21 to 24 degrees Celsius. And some of these nests are over 100 years old, passed down and repaired generation after generation.